Okay, weird game. Just excited about winning the thing. More, don't quite know how we won it, other than the fact that, defensively, obviously, we came out there and played our tail off. Offense was hot and cold. Made some big plays, which is always good. We know we're a big play offense, but at some point we gotta be efficient. And I don't see an efficient offense right now, so we got a lot of work to do when it comes to that. But a lot of the other stuff I was really happy with. I thought we broke serve with the special teams. They were dangerous. Now you guys saw it; they're good. And they got out a couple of times. There's a couple, reasons for that. When you punt that many times, they're gonna break one or two of them. So I thought we broke serve when it comes to that, and then just overall, our second week in a row, defense being able to go out there and shut them down in the second half and preserve the win. So it's good to get the win. Take a couple questions here.
Dan, walk through the fourth down decision on the last drive at 31-yard line, 4th and 3. Tough choice.
Yeah, that was kind of in the game plan. I didn't want to. That's a long field goal for Evan in that situation. Obviously 3 points makes it 8. 3 points makes it 8 points. But that, they're pretty good at shooting gaps and blocking punts or blocking kicks. So I didn't want to do that. So the fourth down was good. I was really disappointed in a couple of our third down calls, execution, whatever you want to call it. Twice on the 35-yard line in the third quarter, I would have went for it on that same situation. If we could have put the ball in play and made it 4th and 3 on the 34 or whatever it was, which is exactly what that last situation is. I would have went for it on 4th down at that point as well, but we didn't do a very good job of putting the ball in play. That part of it was disappointing, but it was an easy call.
Coach, have you ever been a part of a game like this?
Yeah, last week. It was the same thing last week. I mean, we ran the ball better last week, but the defense has a lot to do with that. Iowa State's defense was different than Kansas State's defense. If you look at it, it's the same thing. We made big plays on offense to score in the first half and then came out and didn't do anything for the second week in a row, didn't do anything on offense. Defense gave up some plays. They're going to, but the opponent's offense didn't score enough to be able to win. I mean, it's the same game. And then offense, they stop them, offense gets the ball back, and we're able to run the clock out for 2 weeks in a row. I mean, it's the same game. So, yeah, it was 7 days ago. And, it's for 2 weeks in a row, we've found ways to win. This is a team, much like last year, that understands how to win close games. So excited about that.
Last play of the first half, you guys wanted became an all-or-nothing play. You got to go to the end zone, right? So
yeah, he knew he was in trouble. He knew it. I mean, he came to me and apologized. I was like, well, you don't have to apologize for throwing a touchdown. But he got forced out of the pocket, and he just got to a point where he knew he was out of time. And so he looked and he saw something and he threw it and he made a play. He knew he was in trouble.
that play had almost been replicated the series before, twice, him buying time and getting guys deep.
Yeah, I guess, our offense right now is, and this is not good, but our offense is basically him scrambling around and making plays downfield. It's not very efficient. We got some things we got to fix.
David, some of that, at least today, because of the drop passes, the skip, soft hands for interception, things that can frustrate players?
Well, I don't understand the question.
I mean, is part of the inefficiency? Do you think because of that?
Frustrate players? I'd say drop passes that end up in the opponent's hands will frustrate coaches and quarterbacks. We need to catch those balls. I don't care what the conditions are. It didn't happen to them. So, it can frustrate them all they want to. They need to make those plays.
You've been told you had 4 turnovers and still won. What were your?
Ended up 4-2. I'm not happy about it. Zeke's pick at the end of the first half's the difference in the game. So, I've said this forever and ever. It's about what happens when you get the turnovers. I think we had, what was it, 7-3? Is that what the sudden change was? So our defense did a great job of and this is what I mean by our team learning how to play together. When we turn it over, which is a reality in the sport, defense needs to go out there and bail the offense out. When defense gets a turnover, they need to go out there and they need to score. We did that once, and then we didn't do it on that critical, when Kenny got that pick, returned it down to the plus 45, we 3-and-outed. That's bad. But it's about what you do with the turnovers.
Just your initial impressions of Skylar Thompson.
I think he's going to be a good player. He's pretty poised. He's, he can run. He sits in the pocket. Looks like he's tough. Looks like he's accurate. I think he's going to get better and better.
You ever seen a field goal that was sort of good, or sort of not good?
Looked no good to me.